begging to go this entire innings. He hasn't gotten it going. And that is a great catch there by Omar Willis. He takes that one. And that's the end of the Always. Seoul picking up their first wicket. The score, 30-1.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So, the end of over number 4, the score is now 31-1. And the Greenies would say a steady start. I think earlier Sasha they always got a little bit frustrated and played that shot through the offside that he wasn't really in position to play. It was sort of a short length, and he sort of leaned back and tried to hit it with a flat bat, and it just proceeded to go high in the air. And Omar Willis settling down under that catch and took it pretty comfortably in the end. And that was the breakthrough for Saul. Well, Saul would need to be thinking very carefully about how they bowl to him. And he's joined now by Akshay Naidu, who's just off the mark with a single. And Akshay himself has been quite a good player at the national level. He was third leading run scorer that same tournament and was there with Baker when he scored that 94 runs not out against Bermuda. And here's Vic now, who is very wily campaigner, very smart cricketer is Vic. And you'll be mixing up his pace here. He's quite a clever bowler. There you go, down into the pitch, and Baker is pulling that one through the onside. It goes for one, didn't quite hit it that well. Picked up by Brian Corbin, the captain of the Saul team. And he was the former captain. Ramon is the captain on the day today, the wicketkeeper, number 9, Ramon Seeley. And Vic is tossing that one up out the outside, inviting Akshay Naidu to go for the shot through the offside. And he knows early in the innings there's quite some risk involved in that. So here we go again. Well played into the onside. Goes through for an easy single is Naidu. And we're all looking forward to this matchup. The Greenies has been playing phenomenal cricket for about 2 years in a row. I don't think I've seen them lost a game, and they're in another final. The thing about this pitch is if you're able to mix the deliveries up, taking pace off the ball seems to work. As long as you can control it, most players don't seem to be able to hit through the line very well. As we see Kevin Basel now joining the attack from the pavilion in. And Kevin, a former national team player also, as well, number 99, played youth level cricket in Guyana and migrated to Cayman Islands some time back and has played at the national level, but is on the twilight of his career, playing still smart and good bowler. And is into the pitch right away, asking Naidu to be on the back foot, playing that one through the offside. And again, one thing, this Salt team is loaded with experience. They've got also a national bowler in their lineup. And the wicketkeeper, Captain Ramon Sealy, also captains the national team. So a very good matchup here we have in the finals. And that's 2 full. And Baker has cashed in, and that's gone all the way for 6. Out the ground. And if you're going to be bowling at that pace with no turn on the ball, you can't be bowling that. And a good throw in from the boundary from Sheldon. 2 deliveries left in the over. Baker's on 8 so far. Oh, that's dragged down into the pitch. However, it's in the air. There's a chance. Not quite. And I think Baker miscued that shot just into the onside and nearly presented a chance. It's a much better length. Stopped by the man at point. Darren Cato, good to see him back on the cricket field. He's been suffering with a number of injuries over the years, but it's a good young man that we want to see playing the sport. And it's so good to see him playing in the final. Wouldn't have thought he could have when you spoke to him a year ago after suffering quite damaging injury to his lower back. But he's back and playing, and this is wonderful to see. Ground. I know a former player. I know this Cayman cricket is near and dear to your heart. And how does it feel to be here watching these guys playing such a fantastic day, fantastic event, this final? What are you looking forward to today?
Well, it's very nice to be here. Look fantastic out there. Look really, really good. Yes, and I hope to be here from now on every day, every time cricket playing. Yes, and it's a beautiful settings. Everything look really good. Wish I was still playing. That's all I
I
can
was I was gonna say I was gonna say, knowing you, are you itching to go back onto the field?
itching. I'm itching, but pain is gonna kill me. So I stay here.
I tell you what, I know you very well, and I know that you love the sport, and I'm pretty sure we could find a way where you and I can play some cricket at some point. Maybe not the type that we're seeing here today, but maybe some other time.
As long as I'm playing with my age, I'll be cool.
Well, listen, Gary, it's fantastic to see you, real ambassador for Cayman cricket. Over the years, many would remember his exploits in the Stanford T20 tournament, the very inaugural tournament where he picked up that 5 wickets for 14 runs. I think the very first 5-wicket haul by a Cayman cricketer at the international T20 level still remains, and it's fantastic to be graced by your presence, Mr. Gary Tulloh. Please feel free to come by at any point and come and see us. And any final words, what do you want to see in the years to come for Cayman cricket? Is there any final words from you?
Well, I like what's going on, and we have a new president, which I really, really much endorse, a vice president, which into the cricket. So that's a good thing for Cayman. When you have a president who into the game and the vice president into the game, it's really good. So I'm looking forward to good things.
Well, that's fantastic to hear, Gary, and thank you again. We'll be here all evening, so please feel free to join us here in the commentary box. And ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a lovely bit of chat between myself and Gary Tulloh, former national player, as Kevin is now into his strides here. A good length, hiked into the onside. And a favorite shot for Akshay Naidu, who plays the slug sweep very well, but on that occasion just lost his shape a little bit. And I think he will probably be looking to correct that. Is it into the bigger side of the ground? And Greenies are on to a pretty decent start. They haven't got away, but I think at 59 for 1 after 8 overs, you would think they're feeling okay at this stage. And Sol will think, okay, they haven't got away from us. We've got some very experienced campaigners in our lineup. We'll look to restrict anything below 130 in a final, you know, is tend to be gettable. However, if you start hitting 130, 140 up to 150, it's poses a little bit of a challenge. The pressure of a finals adds to the atmosphere. But we're looking forward to this game, a lovely build up to this game.
Commentary being shared here between Alessandro Morris. He was just here in the booth with us. So I will take you through the next few overs. Seoul trying to pull things back here. Green is still ticking away. They're scoring at about 7.4 and over here. Baker, he's going well. What we expect from him. And Ashke on 9 from 12, playing anchor role here for the Greenies team. And Vic Daniram not bowling badly, bowling well and doing well. The fielding has definitely improved and things have gotten a bit tighter since that early run out chance and that early drop catch. So Seoul is not going to want to chase more than 150 here. They're going to try to restrict Greenies, of course, as little as possible. But I think that they would be okay with chasing 150. That one is hit into the deep, but it is picked up. Are they going to run for 2? And they end up only getting 1. Baker sent back there by Ashke Naidu. He doesn't want to run him out. Similarly to what happened in that first game when Kodna ran out his ball-beating partner, Sunil. It's just to note that to the east of the ground from where I'm sitting, it seems as if we have some clouds coming over there. Hopefully it doesn't bring any rain, but there is some cloud cover that seems to be coming this way. I'm pretty sure that the ground staff will be on alert just in case, you know, it decides to rain and have a little bit of a downpour. But we have had beautiful weather here today at the Jimmy Powell Oval. There is no doubt about that. And Kevin Basil here now to continue. And he bowls to Ashke Naidu, who pulls that one into the deep. And it goes all the way for 4. That one was hit hard. It was struck with some venom. And Baz, who played first-class cricket for Guyana, that one was hit hard. Hooper-esque. And that one is hit into the same area again by Ashke Naidu, this time straight to the fielder. They get 1 run, and that brings Jermaine Baker on to strike. They won't mind Ashke Naidu too much. I know that they will definitely want to capture the wicket of Baker as soon as possible. And they almost had it there. It was stopped on the boundary, and they pick up 2 runs. Just to the right of Brian Corbin there at short extra cover. That one is very well bowled there by Kevin Basil. Baker plays that one straight back down the pitch for no run. Another good delivery there by Basil. That one spun back in towards Baker, who played it into the offside for 1. Sheldon Crawford fielding that one. But still an easy single. Greenies going well here. They are going to look to maximize, maybe score 100 runs in the last 10. The score now 72. And Ashke hits that one straight down the ground. And it is a fantastic catch there. A really good catch there by none other than Mr. Half a Dog himself, Raquel Walker. A really, really good catch. That gets rid of Naidu. A fantastic catch down there. Even Naidu has to say, wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is a really good catch there. It gets rid of Naidu. Really good catch. Naidu goes. Seoul won't mind that. But it brings another dangerous batsman to the crease, Andrew McCarthy. The former Jamaica Talawas and Jamaica Scorpions and Jamaica national team batsman, top order batsman at that. He scored a lot of first class list A runs for Jamaica. He now plays his business here in the Cayman Islands, and he has come to the crease at number 4. This partnership will be a key one for the Greenies Club, as well as a key one for Seoul to break if they're to have a chance to get this innings cut short in terms of runs. But Sheldon Crawford, he's back into the attack. He's been brought back. He needs to be involved in the game. He is that kind of cricketer. And they're going to see if they're able to get a wicket here. That's really well played off the legs there by McCarthy. It's going to require a run all the way down to the boundary. And Brian Corbin runs down that one. And they get 2. It really was a spectacular catch there by Raquel Walker, also known as Dog or Half a Dog. A really, really good catch by him. They're going to need more of that. McCarthy pushes that one into the offside for a single. And Baker comes through fairly easily there. Played solidly into the offside by Baker. Sheldon coming back here, a very good over so far. Much better than his opening spell. Not going for much runs this time around. High is it, and he's gone. He found the fielder out there. Vic Daniram catches that one, and that is the end of Baker. That is a big wicket there for Saul. Jermaine Baker, he pulled that one straight to the fielder. He didn't have to move to his left. He didn't have to move to his right. It went straight to him. He couldn't have picked it better than a laser beam. And that is the end of Baker. It was a good knock by Baker. He got to go. He goes for 46 of 36 deliveries. Seoul will be happy with that wicket. Sheldon Crawford, he was brought back into the attack by the skipper, brought back to get involved, brought back to get a wicket, and he got a wicket for his skipper. A really good piece of captaincy there by Ramon Seeley, and a really good catch there by Vic Daniram at deep mid-wicket. Sam Foster, he has gone to join Andre McCarthy at the crease. Foster, a Cayman national team player as well. Not really a big hitter of the cricket ball, but accumulates his runs within the circle and outside. Good delivery there by Kevin Basil. That was a good way to end the over there for Seoul. Basil now going to look to tighten up and possibly grab a wicket here. Sam Foster now on to strike. I don't think that he's had much batting to do for Greenies this season. But he'll welcome some runs today if he can get some. And that one is tossed outside the off stump. He drives after that one. He doesn't get any. He missed that one altogether. And in comes Basil once again. And Foster drives that one through the offside. It beats Brian Corbin, who's feeling at short extra cover. And they pick up 2 runs there. In comes Basil, and he's up to bowl. And that one is looped up and is driven over the top. It splices off the bat, and they get 1 run. Oh, they run for 2. Wow, that's a really good piece of running there by Foster and McCarthy. One is dragged down and hit away into mid wicket by Sam Foster. They're running for 2. Oh, he throws to the wrong end. Is he going to be run out here? He's not run out. He's not run out. Good piece of work there. It seems as if McCarthy slipped while turning to come back for the second. Foster didn't see him, but all's well that ends well. Just want to remind you, you're watching the Elite Final T20 in the Derek White Kings to pick up their first championship in 3 years. That one is hit high and hands. That one is driven nicely into the offside. We have a bit of a drizzle coming across the ground right now. I would say it's a bit more than a drizzle. We have some rain at the ground here. I did say a few overs ago that there was some cloud cover here at the Jimmy Powell Oval. And just like that, we're going to be coming off for a rain delay. We're going to be coming off for a rain delay here at the Jimmy Powell Oval. I did see the clouds coming. It should not last very long. But we're going to take a break here at the Jimmy Powell Oval for a slight, what we hope will be a slight rain delay. The covers are being pulled on. The pitch is getting wet right now, but the covers are being pulled on.